Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Kandi Burris. Kandi from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi, who now has her own show from the Old Lady Gang, her restaurant. She has a little spinoff. I think it's called Kandi and the Gang. That Kandi. So Kandi recently did an interview talking about, all of her upcoming projects and the upcoming season of RHOA, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She felt for some reason it necessary to say that the season is going to be amazing. We're all going to enjoy it. That part I did not have a problem with. The part I had a problem with is her saying that, it's going to be amazing and better than the last few seasons without Cynthia Bailey and Porsha Williams. Okay, so she tried to backtrack it by saying no diss to them, but sweetie pie, it is a diss to them, right? She tried to back it up and saying no diss to them. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I first heard that Cynthia Bailey and Porsha Williams were not going to be a part of the upcoming season, she said I got nervous. I'm thinking to myself, these are two major peaches that have been with the franchise for years. They are part of the reason we had a lot of our drama. What are we going to do without them? And I'm going to pause there for 1 minute and say this. I hate when people disrespect you, kind of stab you in the side, and then they want to put a JK out there, just kidding, or they want to put a LOL, like, it's funny, or I was just joking, I'm just playing with you. Nah, you slighted me, you stabbed me, I'm bleeding now, and the band-aid, you putting a band-aid on it is not going to save me. So she could have said that this upcoming season is going to be amazing without her saying that it's going to be amazing even without those two major players being on RHOA. So I think even though she wanted to say no diss to them, it was a diss to them. And they were supposedly, allegedly, your friends. And here's the thing. I think that's part of the problem that happens with all of these reality shows. The reality shows is built on drama, is built on shading people, is built on disrespecting people that are supposed to be your friends, and it's a little toxic. Okay, now I watch and I enjoy, and it's my entertainment every now and then, but it is toxic. And there's this saying that it says, garbage in, garbage out, meaning that you are the sum of not only what you eat, but what you watch, what you intake, what you read. And so when these ladies get on these reality shows and they learn this behavior, you figure for a good portion of the year they're filming the show, and then when they're not filming, they're maybe out promoting their different projects or doing what it is that they do. But when you start to build season after season, which amounts to year after year, mentality of I gotta get them before they get me, it eventually becomes a part of who you are. And that's why I think this slid out of Kandi's mouth so easily. They're always in show mode and promote the show mode, and that's why she was easily out of her lips to disrespect Cynthia and Porsha Williams, right? Because she could have simply just said, listen guys, I'm gonna miss those two. I worked with them for years together. But I will tell y'all this. If some of y'all were thinking you wasn't going to watch because you love those two and they're gone, it's still going to be an amazing season without them. I hope to maybe see them again on a new upcoming season. But for now, I just want to tell y'all the show is going to be great. We had a good time, and you're going to be shocked when you tune in this season to RHOA. A lot of these celebrities, they need to go back to the times where people had publicists, people had stylists, and they had people in their camp that would tell them the truth and shut them down before they pushed them out into interviews, and you just couldn't roll out your mouth and say what you want to say. But the other piece of them having this interview issue is before a long time ago, the only place you would go on interviews maybe would be on major networks, right? Like ABC, NBC, CBS, so forth and so on. But now, because of social media, there are 1,000 other avenues where you can simply turn on your phone, and from your home, you can do an interview with somebody and promote your project. And I think that's where it gets sketchy for a lot of them. They may agree to do these interviews without all of their camp involved, and then stuff just slips out of their mouth. But they should still, if they're going to do that themselves, they should, anticipate what questions possibly this host of this show can ask me, and how am I going to answer those questions. And you should always answer, in case these people don't know, in a diplomatic way, so that you stay neutral, you're not disrespecting anybody, and all will be well when the interview is done, and you're not going on an apology campaign once you slipped up and said something slimy and grimy out of your mouth. Now, maybe Kandi is not aware of her surroundings, but there are a lot of people. Now, me personally, because I have trouble sometimes disconnecting from people, I always like when original cast kind of stays together. So that's part of the reason why I always want Kandi to stay on RHOA. That's why I didn't want to see Cynthia go away, and I didn't want to see Porsha go away. But however, I'm just one person. The sprinklings out there in the world, in case Kandi is unaware, is the fact that a lot of people want her gone. So the nerve to say, something's going to be good without somebody, because baby girl, Kandi, in case you are sleeping on this, a lot of people feel that you are boring, that you don't really give your true storylines, that you hide a lot, and that, you kind of play off of other people's drama because you don't want to let any of your drama out. So the word on the street is, Kandi, that RHOA will do better without you also. So the nerve of you to diss Cynthia and Porsha. So also in this interview, Kandi talked about how unfortunately her and Marlo kind of go at it and went below the belt. She said it disappointed her, especially because she was one of the ones that really wanted Marlo to get her peach. I'll say this about Marlo. I think Marlo went into the season a little guarded. And I think the reason why she went in a little guarded is because she truly and wholeheartedly felt that a lot of the cast was not happy that she got her peach. I spoke about this a long time ago when on one of my videos when Marlo did get her peach. I felt like it was, a long time coming. Regardless of how you felt about Marlo, Marlo hung in there. Marlo gave some drama, and Marlo was one of those people that never went around, and to my knowledge, and was, crying about the fact that year after year after year, she only was a friend of the show. So she earned her spot. We gotta give her that. She sat back, she waited years, and finally she got her peach. But when she did get her peach, there was sprinklings that there were some people that were very jealous that she did get her peach. And, that kills me with every job. Especially when you see someone that has worked so hard for so long to rise up to the top, and then you look at them and you're not happy for them. You're actually jealous that they made it. It's like, it's the craziest thing to me, but it happens everywhere in the world. It's very unfortunate. I wish people can get over that jealousy gene that they have within them. But listen, it's been here before I arrived in this world. It's here while I'm living in this world, and it will exist when I leave this world. Jealousy is just an ugly monster and nasty beast that just happens to exist in people, and I think it's one of the worst qualities in a person in the world. So how should I wrap this up? I'm going to wrap this up by saying this. I'm looking forward to the newest season of RHOA, because out of all the Housewives shows, when I first started watching them, RHOA was definitely one of the number one on my list. I love RHOA. I love when they rolled out. I loved it in the Nene years. I loved it after the Nene years. Now, they did have a 3-season period where I almost was like, Okay, I had enough of this. I don't know if I'm going to watch anymore. But Kandi told us that this upcoming season is going to be what's up, and I'm here for it. I'm going to look into it. So, and I'll say this. Kandi definitely has the nerve. You let me know how you feel in the comments, but she definitely had the nerve to disrespect Cynthia and Porsha, especially when fans, they want her gone. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.